So you're asking me if Israel should use the same strength that they use in the West Bank against Hamas?
Yeah, and what kind of strength are you talking about?
Okay. When I was talking about that, I mean, Israel does stand up strongly, in my opinion, to the terrorism coming from the West Bank and also from Gaza, from Hamas. I think that what I was referring to really was the strength coming from us, from the West, from the US, from the EU, from our countries, and from governments around the world. So not the attitude we've taken, which is to placate the Palestinian leadership and to understand them and to give them reason to think that they can get what they want to get without concessions. So we have to stand up, we have to deny them funds. If they're going to use funds to finance propaganda against Israel, against the Jews, then we have to deny those funds to them. We don't have to find a different way of funneling it around when someone finds out we're giving it to them, which is what happens too frequently today. It's that form of strength that I'm talking about. It's when the Palestinians, the Hamas, use human shields. We don't say Israel must do more to prevent civilian casualties. We condemn them for using human shields roundly and outrightly, and we make them pay for it. We make them pay by whatever means, whether it's by sending our own ships to join Israel's blockade, whatever it might be, but some means of showing strength to them. Instead, we condemn what Israel's doing. And just an example, a couple of examples from recent events. In Britain, certainly, Britain condemned what it termed as Israeli extrajudicial killings. In other words, when Israel targeted terrorist leaders for assassination, as it has done sometimes. We condemned that. We decided it was a crime, we mustn't, and we imposed various penalties against Israel for doing it. We do it ourselves now. We have done it ourselves. Because the same problem that Israel had is now with us in a slightly different way. So it's now okay because it's us. When it was the Jews, it wasn't okay. And another issue is the apartheid wall, as it's called. The wall that the Israelis have built within the country, which has protected them and stopped the killings of many, many Israelis from suicide bomb attacks after that last wave during the recent Intifada. We condemned that wall. It was termed by some of our government officials as an apartheid wall. We had a similar wall in Northern Ireland to separate Catholics from Protestants in Belfast, in various different places in Belfast. So we had an apartheid wall for the same reason, for security. We are now building a wall in Calais to stop the occupants of the jungle camp attacking truck drivers who are trying to get through the tunnel to Britain. So when it was the Jews doing it, it was criminal, it was apartheid. When it's our turn, it's okay. I think that applies to so many different issues.